guys that had a real good season, okay? I don't think anybody even expected the Twinkies, okay?
I did.
Twinkies, and who came up with that name? Okay, and how many of you guys voted for that?
I didn't. I was at soccer.
I know.
Thank you.
Anyway, you guys are probably the best Twinkies basketball team in the nation. Seriously.
No, not probably, Tim.
How many Twinkies?
They are the best Twinkie team.
Probably the worst too.
They're the only Twinkies.
Thank you. Don't eat your cupcake offense. Okay, anyway, we didn't really get a chance the other night to give you guys your trophies. And so I'm going to say something real quick about each one of you and the trophies. You guys don't have to hold the applause. We'll have to do it for each person. Let's start off with this guy here. This guy...
No name.
Nonsense, Tim?
No, I'm trying to think of what to say.
Oh.
He's probably the most polite guy, the most coachable guy on the team. We were playing a scrimmage, actually, and his team was down by 2, but keeping score, I said they're only down by 1, and he came over and corrected me on that.
Okay.
And so I tried to explain to him how to learn to teach him to cheat, okay? Because you never do that. And I couldn't be speaking to anybody else except for Gabe. Gabe, okay? Here you go.
Oh, wait, Gabe, I want to get a picture.
So do I.
Yeah. Do you have anything to say to anybody?
It'll be called.
Most of them are already. That's why I'm a good scrimmage player. Okay. Okay, this person. Okay. He's known for his slashing because he's not the greatest passer, but boy, when he gets the ball, he can score. And so we try to make sure, try to make sure that we hand the ball to him in the right spots because he can light it up. Anyway, Shawn, me and Coach, last practice, we couldn't wait to get a chance to tell you what we mean when it says box out the shooter. Because we said it like 3 different times at the free throw line in 3 games, and we kept looking at us like, huh? And so finally, just this past week, we told him what it means to box out the free throw shooter, and he learned. So he's a complete player now, and we're talking about Shawn Thomas. Yeah, for the playoffs. Any speech, sir, Shawn? Not really. He'll say it for ESPN.
Here we go. Smile. Great.
I like your name.
That's you.
Okay. I pulled a real good maneuver with this guy, okay? Because in the draft, I picked him, I got his brother automatically. And all of the other coaches said that was the greatest move. Because I got the 2 of them together and it was a brilliant move. Anyway, all season long, I called them the wrong names. And they always would nod their head when I was calling the wrong name. And to this day, I really don't know which one's which. But I'm going to start off with Drew. Here you go, Drew. Oh. Oh, no, I didn't. Come on. Get it. Come on. No. You guys are all silent today.
Halo.
Oh!
Got it.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Now, it's your brother Drew's turn. Same thing applies all season long. These 2 guys both came from no NJB experience and fit in right away. Are top defensive players, and they scored a lot of points on the left side. And I'm speaking about Drew and Bryan. You're not getting a trophy.
No, you skipped me. I feel so sad.
Oh yeah.
This guy here, special story on him. Okay, because he showed up to the evaluations, and not to be mean or anything with him, but he didn't look like he had a lot of basketball experience. He smiled a lot. Smiled the entire scrimmage, or the evaluation. And all the coaches are going, this guy's smiling. What's the story? So I grabbed him in the low rounds. And this guy developed every game, and I think everybody witnessed that. Eric. One game he had 10 rebounds, and that was a shocker. I was, of course, the week after you did something with him. I'll just give you credit. Even though it was
Malco.
Yeah. Eric, awesome. Next year you're gonna really be.
Next year he's going to be bigger than. Oh, never mind. Eric's not smiling.
Well, we're gonna talk to Eric about not smiling on Saturday. Saturday, we're gonna get his game face on. Get rough. You're gonna be the guy.
You're a Twinkie.
What time's our game at? Okay, here, Eric. You can help us receive that food.
Shawn, you're in trouble.
Okay.
Stop skipping me.
Okay, loudmouth. Listen. One story I watched all the games because I was putting together the highlight film. Again, everyone will get a copy of the highlight film when the season's over. Give me a week to finish it up. But we were watching it the other day. It was funny because we were playing the game in Palo Alto. And we kept going to the second basket we scored because we're down 12-2. And we had to wait until Shawn's dad walked right by the camera. Because that was the clue that we scored our next basket, right? And from that point on, we rattled off 11 in a row. Because we took a 13-12 lead when we were down 12-2. So, when Shawn walked in the door that day, the whole team, I think it was Gabe, somebody on the, hey, Shawn's here, Shawn's here, Shawn's here. And these guys just picked up the level all the way. Okay, you still lost. Okay, but it was a short effect. Shawn,
So the point is?
Shawn's one of our team's all-stars. So here you go, Shawn.
He's right down here.
Your arm's broken. Anything to say, Shawn?
I'd like to thank God.
He can make it.
He's kidding.
This guy here is the most unconventional player on our team. Okay? I mean, speaking for myself, and I know Coach, okay, and probably all the fans, I don't think any of us took a deep breath whenever he had the ball, because you never knew what he was going to do. And he did everything that was really against the book, okay? But he did it so successful that we could never get mad at him. I mean, he would, what is that? He makes the shot, okay? He does this reverse turn on 3 guys, but throws a pass, of course. So we could never yell at him. So he was probably one of our most consistent players all year. And it gives me great pride to give this to Travis. Travis.
There you go, Travis. Good job, Travis.
Okay. This guy basically carried our team, I'd say, for the first half of the season, from the first 2004. And it was away on vacation for Game 4, okay? It was, where were you guys? Mexico, with all the other NBA stars. And Jefferson's dad, I don't know how much money it cost him, because Jefferson wouldn't stop begging to be at the game and missing, which would have been the January 2nd game, to get back, okay? Dad. He came, he got a charter, got a flight, LA, all the way up here. Jefferson came in, ran in, and just, gosh, that's great, Jefferson. Put pressure on us. We had to win a game against him flying out and losing. Well, Jefferson comes running out, and the poor kid, he was so jet lagged that he could barely get up and down the court. But that was the game that really was our finest hour. I think it was that overtime victory against Palo Alto. Was it?
Yeah.
Or somebody. It was a win, let me put it that way, because I was really worried. I would have to pay you back or something. Anyway, this guy had a great year for us, okay? And speaking about, of course, Jefferson.
I know.
By the way, Jefferson has made his Miller basketball team. There were 120 kids that put out, something like that. Okay. Good job.
Good job, Louis.
Because I drafted this player, I ended up with a team sponsor, a team owner, a team mom. So that was another brilliant move by myself. It was funny because Shawn plays for St. Martin's, Gabe, Thomas, Travis for St. Justin's, Stephen for St. Lawrence. So St. Lawrence played St. Justin's this year. Okay, I'm sitting in the crowd, and I'm cheering Thomas and Gabe, or no, not Gabe, Thomas and Travis, and I'm screaming for Stephen whenever he scored. So St. Justin parents are looking, what are you screaming for this guy? Because those are the only players I recognize as my players. They're on my team every day. So, and yeah, well, yeah, and actually, they got really lucky on that victory, if you remember.
Yeah.
There's 2 seconds left, 1 second left, and St. Justine's is up by 2. Okay, thank you. You can be my commentator when I play. We won't mention names, okay? And Jackson. Fouls, I don't know who the player is. Jalen, coach's son or something, plays NJB right somewhere. Okay, anyway, he gets fouled. Right at the button. Everyone's cheering, all the teams are hugging each other, walking off the court. They're doing 2, 4, 6. All of a sudden, the ref brings everyone back. He called the foul. I did see the foul. It was the real foul. And to give credit to the guy who shot the free throws, he made both of them. Okay, to send it overtime. And Stephen had bragging rights going back to practice right now. So,
Wouldn't that be time?
yeah, they went in overtime. They cheated. It was on their home court. They cheated.
Yeah, you were so bad.
You guys are used to this when you're in the NBA.
Next time we're not
Thomas, walk up right now.
Yeah, this guy here had to put up with a lot this year because after every practice, especially after every game, he had to listen to his dad going over hours and hours what we should have done, what we're going to do. He's probably the most knowledgeable guy of all the mistakes we make. He even spent 2 or 3 hours yesterday, and he pretty much put together most of this because he had helped me out because we only have so much time to put it together. But he's known for, well, he used to when he was younger, he's good at flopping. Everyone knows that flopping is fine. This year he's taken it to another level. He always, if he doesn't get a foul or something like that, you'll see him on the ground injured. Okay, broken leg, broken arm. After a while, the first few times I run out, I go, Tosh, okay. The 32nd, 34th time, remember the St. Justin's when we were over there? You know, I had to get up because Travis' dad went over to look at him as he's there in pain, everyone's stopping. I felt like, okay, I have to do it again. Hey, Thomas, it's gonna hurt. And he's gone. First he said, my arm hurt. Somebody said, his head. He goes, my head. Okay. But in all fairness, that court earned him the most standing ovations, okay, when he got off the court than anybody else on the team.